So Mick, you've been off the road, away from Slipknot for a while. How's that been?
Fattening. I enjoy sleeping and eating and relaxing, and yeah, it takes its toll. You quickly forget, like, the impact you have on people. You know what I mean? And the magnitude of some of the shit that you do, because, I mean, to us, we're just doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big fucking deal. And then later when you see it, you've been away from it for so long, and it's easier to appreciate, what we actually do, and the gravity.
And you look at the footage with, like all those thousands of people going nuts. I mean, do you miss that?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I like my quiet time. I like to be left to fuck alone. But, my God, it's fun to be able to do that, too. You know what I mean? It's like, it's two radically different lives. And that's what's cool, is like I can go away from all the noise and the bullshit and people and whatever, and just go kind of hibernate for a while, and then I can go right back to it. So it's rather convenient for me, actually.
Really?
I fucking love it.
What's, like, the mental and physical effects of being in Slipknot for 10 years?
Well, it's been it's always changing. I mean, because we're always changing, It takes a physical toll, that's for sure. All my life, I could never crack my neck. Now I just turn my head a little bit and it's fucking going. You wake up stiff and sore. I've blown my back out before. Pinched sciatic nerve. We were on tour. So for a few months I could barely walk. I will not be defeated. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if it hurts. I'm going to go out there and in fact, when things start to hurt, I just do it more. I'm like, fucking, like, that's not too much. That's not more than you can take. And just to prove it, here's this. Right. I'll do it harder. And then later I'm like, Jesus Christ, why did I do that?
There's always been a lot of anger and rage and hatred in Slipknot's music. How much of that comes from you?
Life pretty much sucks, no matter where you are, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to look very far to find some sort of fucking injustice or wrong that shouldn't be taking place. And that shit pisses me off. I say what I think, and I mean what I say, and that's often unpopular. My attitude is, at least I'm fucking honest, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think and exactly why I think it, and whether you like it or not is another fucking story. And I wish people would be that way with me.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to take everything anyone says, in life with a grain of salt, because no one's going to just come out and fucking tell you exactly what they think. I will. Many of us have fairly strong personalities. And when you mix some ego and some strong personality and also, I mean, when you're put into a situation where you got to be around the same people all the fucking time, you're going to end up, getting sick of each other. You're going to have little idiosyncrasies that start fucking grating on your nerves.
Right.
Or something with casual fucking, contact, no big deal. But when you're forced to live on a fucking metal tube with someone for months on end, that fucking little thing where they pick their nose and flick it out on the fucking bus floor, out of their bunk, will start to piss you off after a while. But, that's why I'm a total advocate of give us a couple months on the road, give us about a month home. Go back out, come back home for a little, enough to settle in and whatever, and then any sort of stupid little differences you may have had are erased.
Right.
You're back to being good friends again. It never really gets tense, really.
Really?
No, No, I mean, I don't really even yell much. No, we're pretty fucking civil, you know what I mean? And we all have a respect for each other, and it's, there's certain things you just don't do.
Yeah.
Fucking yell and name calling, that kind of shit really doesn't further anyone's cause. So, we're sort of mature. I end up in a position to meet a lot of people that I wouldn't necessarily meet otherwise. I mean, I'm good friends with most of my favorite bands. Makes it tough. Tough to really trust anybody.
Right.
You can always be the novelty friend. You know what I mean? So it's, I do a lot of, I keep people at a distance for the most part. I mean, I can be friendly, but, trust is earned, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, because most people are fucking bullshit and after something anyway. And so, I don't fucking waste my time. I spend a lot of time at home. I don't go out much. The neighbors are scared of me. When you're headlining your own shows, you know, and you've got just mad amounts of people, you know, when you're in a fucking arena, it's like, how the hell did this happen? That's a lot of motherfuckers. Like, I'm too inconvenienced to even go bother with parking at a show that size. Like, 15,000 people? That's a traffic jam. I'm going to stay home and masturbate. Like, these people actually got out of their fucking house and came down to see us. Holy shit. Huge advocate of masturbating.
It's therapeutic.
Keeps the body count low.
Awesome.
I find my urge to kill dwindles after a good nut. Watch this DVD with your parents, kids. No, I can't be drawn into this type of question.
All right.
No, this will get ugly. I always end up saying funny, sarcastic shit, and someone ends up pissed off. I'm like, I'm kidding. And they're like, no, you weren't. No, but I was. So yeah, we should probably, for the sake of making another record, we should probably skip this fucking question. Because I know how I get. And you probably know how I get.
I do know
so,
how
yeah,
you get.
you know how I get. So yeah, we should probably lose this one.
Any message to the fans?
I always get in trouble when I do this. No.